Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all keeping safe and healthy. Thank you for joining us today. I'm sure you have been inspired dun sa mga stories ng iba-iba nating guest earlier. And it is my intention po to hopefully cement that with my life story. So please allow me to share my screen. Ayan po, sana nakita ng lahat. Ang topic po natin is about my journey on how I built my net worth through real estate. So in the next 30 minutes po, sit back and engage with me as I will take you for a ride dun naman sa story of my life and how the real estate business has helped me plan my early retirement. For the last 18 years, I have been passionate about developing people to be the best version of themselves. I'm a practicing HR professional and also a certified coach. So maliban po sa aking full-time job as an HR, I'm also a community leader. I like giving back to the community. Kaya in 2010, we have founded a nonprofit organization called PhilHR. So as an employee, I was earning really good money, maayos na family benefits and perks. So I have never thought of what ifs, what if pag mawala sa akin ang lahat ng yon. So God always knows His way. There was a turning point in my life that led me to Vistaland. Aside from my profession, I'm also a social entrepreneur and my businesses have been recognized by a prestigious magazine in the Middle East and have been featured naman din po doon sa mga various local media outlets. My business story is not all glory po yan. So I've been through tough times just like other business owners, especially na, when the market is volatile. Our initial plan na mag-asawa was to retire in Switzerland. So bakit? Kita nyo naman kung gaano kaganda ang bansa, di ba? Tingnan nyo yung picture. Clean air, friendly ang mga tao sa old people. They have really great healthcare system. Alam nyo, yan na kasi ang pinaka-importante sa atin pag matanda na tayo eh. Maliban dyan, ang pinaka-reason talaga is allowed sa kanila kasi ang euthanasia. So, what if I will fall ill? Magkaroon ako ng, for example, cancer na hindi ko na kaya yung sakit. Diba? So at least isang kembot ko lang dun sa facility, pwede na nila akong patulugin ng forever. Anyways, kidding aside, nabago po yung plan na yan. And I'll tell you why. In 2017, I have left my job in a law firm to focus on my business doon sa aking HR consultancy. And during this period, nagkaroon po ng silent recession. So the economy was going through contraction, kaya po maraming businesses ang nag-tighten up and obviously yung kanilang mga budgets affected din. Which means unfortunately, yung mga ibang businesses talaga nag-close. So impacted po ang economy kasi bumaba ang oil price, nagkaroon ng chain reaction, and other businesses that are indirectly or directly linked doon sa industry have been affected. All our existing contracts sa aking HR consultancy, mapa-recruitment man yan, mapa-training or team building activities, they were put on hold. And di na rin kami makasingil doon sa mga clients namin. So in short, nalugi po yung business ko and I ended up spending money doon sa aking savings, just trying to save the business. Ito, may kwento ko lang ha. I'm proud kasi on how we conquered this debt. Early in my career and as an OFW, dahil nga sa maganda ang income namin, I resorted into mindless spending. I love nice and expensive things. I shop on high-end designer items. Mahilig ako sa diamonds, latest gadgets. Pag may sobra sa sweldo ng konti lang, either may salary increase or may bonus, I always think of how we can upgrade. I always think of, right, can we have bigger car? Can we move to a bigger house? Ano pa ba yung mga luxury items na pwede kong bilhin? Kahit yung mga bags na hindi ko na ginagamit, ayan, sige, bili pa ng bili. Kasi nga, merong insatiable needs. Nagtatry kami mag-venture into businesses na hindi naman namin kabisado. So, I really did not value that hard-earned income. Kasi nga, feel ko, nandiyan siya palagi eh. I will decide when I would like to retire. So that means feeling ko, I will decide when I will stop earning. So I have been in this vicious cycle po ng utang, bayad, utang, di ba? So I was so bad with managing my money that I didn't really value where I spend it. As expected, nalubog po kami sa utang and I have accumulated a huge amount of debt through my credit card purchases. So as you can see, these are the collection of credit cards I have used for the last 5 to 8 years. Umabot po siya ng 8.2 million pesos. What's the good ending about this story is nasettle po namin ang utang na yan in 4 years when I started with Vistaland. Now, if you're curious kung paano ko po nabayaran ang utang ko in just 4 years, I welcome you to please visit my YouTube channel at Mad with Samira kasi I have created few videos po dyan to explain how I did it. And sana po ay makatulong din sa inyo. When my business was nalugi, I lost my fixed income also kasi di ba nag-resign ako dun sa aking job. So, and remember, I have a very huge debt. Maliban dyan, may mga monthly expenses kami na kailangan naming isipin. So, I really went through very tough times financially, emotionally, and mentally talaga. Nagkaroon ako ng anxiety and depression. So, it was a dark moment in my life. It's actually my lowest in years. Then I prayed for enlightenment. I was looking for redemption. During that period, I have met Vistaland. And through the teaching and the wisdom that was shared with me, it opened my eyes to opportunities that I have rejected over and over again in the past. Kasi nga, napaka-negative ang aking mindset when it comes to finding other income streams, let alone pa magkaroon ng investments. Sa dami kong nakakausap during my time as financial literacy advocate, doon ko po na-realize na lahat ng pinagdaanan ko, those low moments, was designed to bring me closer to fulfilling my purpose. God has shaken me to my core to bring out that much needed change in me. Pinaramdam niya sa akin, ano ang feeling when you don't have anything? And only then I have learned to appreciate the opportunities He had given to me and made me a better person. I become better with money management. I become more patient, and I am more willing to help. I found my passion and my purpose, and that is to become a financial literacy advocate. Na-realize ko na hindi guaranteed ang sweldo. Your income and status in life does not define who you are. At yung negosyong pinundar ko ay hindi guaranteed to succeed at pwedeng malugi at mawala ang lahat ng pinaghirapan ko. So that was a very painful realization. When I became part of Vistaland's advocacy and was slowly gaining the wisdom from our mentorship, one of the major changes that we've done was a change of mindset. I had a negative perception before ng mga brokers or property consultants. Sa Philippines, tawag natin dyan mga agents. Yung feeling mo, pag nakita ka sa mall, bebentahan ka kaagad. So I had to slowly convince myself that this is a business worth trying. Wala namang ipapalabas na capital basta willing ka lang aralin ang negosyo. Dahil nga sa logi ang negosyo ko, yung 2 businesses na sinet up ko, hindi naman talaga siya kumita, nag-loss pa ako. And dahil sa walang trabaho, walang fixed income na pumapasok, kailangan naming mag-tighten up ng aming belts. Tinaasan namin yung aming EQ. Bakit? Para kaya naming i-control yung urge to spend on things na hindi tumataas ang value. Or to give in doon sa mga emotional blackmail na minsan ginagamit ng ating pamilya. After 14 years of being an OFW, we decided to stop sending money back home. O di ba? Napaka-shocking noon. Kasi as an OFW, parang SOP na yan na kailangan magpadala ng pera sa Pilipinas. What we did is, pinaintindi ko sa family ko na need muna naming ayusin ang buhay ko at obviously ang buhay namin. And that means paying for my debts and start investing for our future. So napaisip kaming asawa, for the last 14 years, ano nga bang naipundar namin? Wala. Reality sank in. It made me think as to what I have done in the past that actually led me to be financially unstable. So let me share you a few of my realizations. Una, hindi pala dapat umasa sa sweldo lang. Kasi anytime pala pwede siyang mawala. Dapat pala madami akong sources of income like sales and commission sa mga investments, kita sa rental. Dapat pala pag kumita ako, hindi ko muna uunahin ang expenses or to give in doon sa aking instant gratification na nabibili ko ang mga luho ko. Dapat pala nagtipid kami at inuna muna namin ang investments. Yung mga paupahan muna ba para pag nawalan ka ng work, meron kang ibang pagkakakitaan. Sabi nga ni Oprah, The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude. So dahil sa change of mindset, nagbonggang detour kami ng mga plans namin. We went back to the drawing board and we created our 15-year goal plan. We immediately kickstart yung aming real estate business and we built our own team. Hinanap namin yung mga like-minded people who share our passion. Yung mga raketera at raketero, yung matyagang matuto, yung gustong umasenso sa buhay, gustong tumulong sa iba para yung iba naman din ay maging prosperous. So, nung pumasok kami sa Vistaland, unti-unting nawala ang mga kaibigan namin. I'm not kidding. Kasi kagaya ko na nga dati, di ba, napaka-negative ko when it comes to investments, ayokong nakakausap ang mga property consultants kasi iniisip mo kaagad bebentahan ka lang nila. So I had numerous rejections, painful rejections, but I never gave up. I believe that I will attract my kind, those like-minded people. Ang importante is that our intentions are good and we wanted to transform the way our industry sells. It should be professional, hindi yung parang nangbudol ka lang or feel ng investors mo, binantahan mo lang sila. So we should be someone who knows the language of the savvy investors. We don't sell the amenities. We sell the future value of our investments. So let's pause for a bit. I'm curious to know from you, ano bang iba-iba mong pinagkakakitaan maliban sa sweldo mo? Please comment down below kasi mamaya I wanted to see all of those comments kasi baka naman may iba pa pala akong ma-discover na mas maganda pa palang racket. So pandagdag naman yan sa aking income streams. And also I wanted you to share this to other people who have joined us today. Okay? So since I have been talking about multiple income streams, you might be asking how I prepared for my retirement. As of today, I have more than 5 sources of income. Una po dyan, yung aking full-time job as HR professional. Then I have my 2 businesses sa UAE at sa Pilipinas. Then, obviously, yung aking sales and commission. Yung mga nakita ko na compounding interest sa aking financial products like long-term investments ko sa funds and stocks. And obviously, makakalimutan ba natin yan? Yung aking rental income from my investments. Remember earlier, I've mentioned about ni-review namin yung aming retirement plan. So ito po yung aming vision board. Okay, I just wanted to share that with you and hopefully that will inspire people to create your goals as well. As you can see, we have very, very clear goals of what we would like to achieve. Time-bound po yan. Inuna muna namin ang mga paupahan bago namin binili ang aming retirement home. Dahil nga sa nahuli kami doon sa investment, sinapit namin mag-asawa at binilisan ang pag-build ng aming property portfolio. So kung magkauwian man or mawalan man ng work, alam namin meron na kaming passive income through rentals. At kung gusto man naming magtayo ng negosyo in the future, we can use one of our properties para makakuha ng kapital sa bangko. So di na namin maisusugal ang aming retirement funds. So ito na, how I built my property portfolio through my real estate business. Yan ang malaking tanong. Lahat po ng kinita namin sa sales and commission since 2017, nilagay po namin yan sa properties. Why? We cannot reiterate enough why we have to build a rental income portfolio. Dapat nga noon dapat nag-umpisa na kami nung bago pa lang kami naging OFW. I know a lot of people are into buying stocks or buy and selling stocks. May mga mutual funds, may franchising, may VUL insurance at iba pa. These are good investment tools. It can give you cash flow and easy liquidation. But why real estate investment? Maliban kasi sa madali siyang aralin, here are my other reasons. Una, income replacement plan. Pag naparentahan ang iyong mga properties, magkakaroon ka kasi ng cash flow, which in time can replace your monthly salary. Kaya, pwede ka nang mag-retire. Second is, pang-hedge mo against inflation. No? Pag mataas po ang inflation natin, Okay? Now ngayon, nasa 2 to 4 tayo. Pero pag mataas kasi ang inflation natin, ang ibig sabihin po yan, ang pagtaas ng inflation ay ang pagbaba ng value ng iyong pera. Ibig sabihin, konti lang yung mabibili mo. Kung yung 5,000 pesos mo before ay napupuno mo yung push cart, after 5 years, yung 5,000 pesos mo, baka dalawang basket na lang or dalawang bags na lang ang pwede mong bilhin doon. Kasi habang tumataas ang inflation, bumababa ang value ng pera. So to protect that, kailangang ilagay mo siya into an investment na habang tumataas ang inflation, kaakibat ding tumataas ang value ng iyong property. At pag mataas ang value ng iyong property, dahil mataas nga ang inflation, mataas din ang iyong rental income. So, protected ka. Diba? So, yung sinasabi natin pang-hedge sa inflation. The third one is, this is how you can build your wealth faster. Now, if you're going to Google search, punta po kayo sa Forbes website, mapapansin niyo po, majority of the Forbes top 10 has real estate in their portfolio. So, napaisip kami, bakit yung mga mayayaman, doon sila nag-i-invest? So, gumaya lang kami. 'Di ba? Pwede mo rin gamitin yan. For example, nakabili ka ng property, after 10 years, gusto mo na siyang ibenta. So, ang income, ang capital gains mo doon, ang income mo, pwede mong ibili ng bagong condominium or di kaya pwede mong ibili ng dalawang units pa or multiple units. So, pwede mo rin gawin yon. And of course, pwede mo siyang ipamana kasi. Generational wealth kasi ang property. So, meron kang perpetual ownership. Kahit po sa condominiums, may perpetual ownership po tayo dyan. And of course, ang pinaka-importante is fulfilling yung ating pinaka-basic needs. So in Maslow's hierarchy of motivation theory, ang sinabi niya doon na pinaka-main, yung pinaka-bottom, is that for people daw to fulfill their basic needs and security. So food, clothing, and shelter are part of basic needs. And of course, pag may passive income ka, that's part of your financial security. So marami sa atin ang nakarealize now how important it is to have our own place nung naka-lockdown na, di ba? Kasi ang hirap palang makitira or ang hirap palang marami kayo sa isang bahay. No? One of the many things I've learned about this business is that you can decide how much you can earn. And for me, to be able to do that, I have to continuously learn and grow, obviously. So we work hard and we play hard. We always incorporate fun when we are learning, and we also develop our teams to not just grow professionally, but personally as well. So ang ginagawa namin, we identified subject matter experts, and then they take turns to train each other. No? Meron kami tinatawag na Tune Up Tuesdays. So every Tuesdays po yan, nagtitraining kami. So obviously kasi dahil sa COVID ngayon, kailangan namin i-postpone yan. But we're slowly getting back doon sa aming training. What's important is that we make sure to connect and support each other. Now, aside from complying obviously with Vistalab's requirements to operate as a business partner, nag-aral din po kami. Pinag-aralan namin hindi lang yung ating mga properties, yung ating admin process, o yung ating marketing aspects ng negosyo. We deep dive into the economic data. We learn ano ba yung inflation, deflation, contraction, ano ba ibig sabihin yan, ano ba yung GDP, yung population pyramid, ano ba yung impact ng fiscal policy ng governments, what's banking system, ano ba yung taxation, ano ba yung positive impact ng build projects, and a lot more. So isa sa mga na-appreciate ko sa real estate is the impact of the build projects sa aking mga investments. Now, please allow me to expand this a little bit lang. Yung infrastructure projects kasi natin, like building airports, yung seaports, connecting cities through the bridges and the expressways, at iba pa, has a huge impact doon sa ating ekonomiya. Now, pag maganda na kasi ang ating infrastructure, it will shorten our travel time, so mas madaling pumasok sa work, more options now when you're transiting between cities. It enables trade, yung palitan ng goods and services within and outside the Philippines. So chain reaction po kasi yan. And obviously, this time, we're going through a massive transformation ng ating infrastructure. So process po kasi yan. Malaking adjustments muna ang gagawin natin for now, but eventually mararamdaman nyo yung impact niyan. Okay? Yung developments po kasi na nangyayari ngayon, it will help us attract yung ating mga foreign direct investors. So more and more businessmen or businesses will set up here sa Pilipinas. So magbibigay yan ng trabaho sa atin, sa ating mga kapwa Pilipinos. Pag may trabaho, ibig sabihin, magkakaroon ng income. At pag magkakaroon ng income, yung ating mga kapwa Filipinos, magkakaroon din sila ng panggastos. So, gaganda ang antas, no? Mag-i-increase yung kanilang quality of life. So, remember guys, your spending is someone else's income. So, kung may binili ka, yung binilhan mo, kikita. Ang mangyayari niyan ngayon, konti economics tayo, iikot ang pera sa market. At pag malakas, mabilis ang ikot ng pera sa market, tataas yung inflation. Eh anong relationship niyan sa iyong mga investments? Pag mataas ang inflation, again, recall tayo sa sinabi ko kanina, yung value appreciation ng inyong properties ay tataas din. At tataas din ang iyong rental income. Kaya maganda po na matapos yung ating mga infrastructure projects para magkaroon tayo ng maraming foreign direct investors na magbibigay ng trabaho sa ating mga kapwa Pilipino. Now, you might be wondering, after 4 years in the real estate business, what I have achieved ba? Di ba? Well, not much actually. I-compare mo doon sa mga nauna na sa akin. They had the benefit of the time because they come before me. So, mga years na yan sila na nag-umpisa. But, I am way better than where I was 4 years ago. Diba? Nabayaran ko yung aking 8 million debt. I become more frugal. Naging matipid ako sa aking mga expenditure. Naging maingat. Naging wais kung saan ko ilalagay ang aking pera. I learned the value of money. And I become a better investor. So through my commissions po, I've acquired 15 properties in 4 years. So it's way more than I set on my vision board. Kung napapansin niyo po, nung maalala niyo yung aking goal, I've said there 10 over 5. So that means 10 properties over 5 years. So in just 4 years, we've acquired 15 properties. So these are just few of the rental income I've built through Vistaland. Papansin niyo po dyan, this is in Makati. It was only 6.5. Ngayon ay 13 million na. Yung isa naman sa May TAF, it was only 2.9. Ngayon ay 5.2 million na. Itong isa naman is sa Vista Shoyan sa Mandaluyong. It was 3.5, ngayon ay 5.5 na. Yung akin namang sa Spectrum, sa ano yan, sa Ortigas yan, it was 6.2, ngayon ay 14.1 na. Hindi pa po turnover yan ha, so ibig sabihin, year on year, tumataas pa ang value niyan. And ito naman sa Tagaytay, 2.8 million ko po nakuha yan, ngayon ay 4.7 na, pinaparentahan na po namin yan. And then yung sa atin sa Katipunan, it was 2.7 million, ngayon ay 5.1 million na. So because we lost the opportunity years ago, hinapit namin mag-asawa so we can cover back the lost years. So I would like to point out that if you notice, ang aming investment strategy is inuna muna namin ang mga paupahan kasi we need to build our passive income first. Then, saka na lang kami bumili ng aming retirement home last year. Kasi during nung kasagsagan ng COVID, yung FRIA po kasi na house and lot was 6 million siya nung April. Now, nung November, the same year, nung 2020, is nag-11 million na po siya. So, we decided bilhin kaagad yon kasi tataas na ulit siya. Sayang naman yung ilang millions na value appreciation, di ba? Just imagine, from negative 8 million ako noong 2017 to a value in asset ng 78 million ngayon. So our projection po niyan based on, let's just say 10% na lang, no, conservative na value appreciation ng aming mga properties. By 2026, which is our retirement year, this will be about 235 million na po yung aming asset value. So not bad, right? So saan kami nag-umpisa, di ba? Sabi nga ng ating chairman ni Manny Villar in his famous tagline, sipag at tiyaga lang po talaga. We've now reached to the final stage of my talk, and I'm throwing this question to you now. What is your retirement goal? Why not invest your time in learning this business and build your retirement plan? Marami po sa mga nakakausap ko na ang goal nila is that huwag maging burden for their children when they age. Dahil marami sa kanila has taken it from the experience because they have to carry the burden of taking care of their parents. So don't get me wrong ha, masarap pong nakakatulong sa pamilya natin. Pero mas masarap sana na pag tayo na ang tumanda, hindi na po natin po problemahin o hindi na po problemahin ng mga anak natin kung saan kukunin ang ating pang-sustain ng quality retirement life. Looking at this picture, saan ka na sa stage ng iyong buhay? As we are getting older, nakaakibat na po ang higher expenses. We cannot deny that. May mga medical bills tayo, tataas ang presyo, obviously, lalo na yung mga necessary goods. Ito na rin po yung panahon kung saan konti na lang yung kinikita mo o talagang wala ka nang kinikita. So what's your income replacement plan? The best gift that we can give to our loved ones is a well thought out and articulated plan at this stage of our life. So ask yourself, will my assets be sufficient to support me for the remainder of my life? Will my children be happy with my financial decisions when I'm gone? Diba? If you want to secure your retirement, wag lang po umasa sa sweldo. Build a career in real estate and I can guarantee you, pagsipag at tiyaga at mag-aaral ka, magkakaroon ka ng nilaga. Diba? So increase your economic activity by starting your real estate career now. Learn and grow with us. We are more than happy to mentor and have you in our team. Maraming salamat po sa pakikinig and I hope na may nakuhaan po kayong aral doon sa shinare ko, and I apologize if I have overrun ba sa aking time. I'm more than welcome everyone to please join us and be part of our journey kasi gusto rin po namin na umasenso po kayo at magkaroon kayo ng mas secured at mas klarong retirement plan. With all of that, keep safe and stay healthy, everyone.